Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Still not feeling the greatest after this cold sore, and I think, despite having said all that thing about soy milk, I think soy milk is, I don't know, not great. It makes me feel like all my tendons and joints are getting electrocuted. So I'm going to maybe give that a miss. This one's called Drugs Are Bad. And it's going to be pretty quick because, again, I can't really be fucked today. To the you know the I don't know, to someone just strolling into this, you may assume that drugs are something that I am very familiar with, and you couldn't be really further from the truth. I'm actually, out of almost everyone I know, I'm the most anti-drug person that there is, except I do like weed, but I haven't had any in ages. And life just is it's a bit more shit without weed, but weed isn't a drug. Weed is a plant, and it's smoked exactly as it comes out. You don't have to you can, but you don't have to do anything. It's not a hyper concentrated. That would be terrible. If you hyper concentrated, which is kind of what hash is, but I think you could probably go further. Hash is still actually just physical. Like if you chemically extracted THC and then made someone snort it, they could have a rough time. Anyway, but basically this is going to be about, and I might have to do this again because I don't feel amazingly enthusiastic this morning or today, because I just feel sick and I hate fucking Christmas and I hate New Year and I'm over it, the whole thing. I'm sick of people. That's a type of person. It's just they never get a say because they're not there. But you know what I mean? I think legally, according to our laws, they're supposed to have a say. And my say is that this government has actively promoted illicit drugs and the overuse of alcohol by its attack on cigarettes. It's the most ridiculous thing it could ever have done. And there isn't a shadow of doubt in my mind that this is what it's done. It's like people used to smoke cigarettes and have a few drinks. And now people do all the drugs in the fucking world and have a few drinks. And I think that's worse. It's like, yes, some people were getting cancer and stuff, but those people were exposed to so many chemicals. Just like we had diesel trains, we had leaded fuel, we had all these things. For some reason, it appears like the cigarette smokers have taken the brunt of all the social outrage for 20 years. They've been forced to, if they're like law-abiding citizens who go to reputable dealers, they pay ridiculous amounts of tax. I think for years on end, I paid something like $250 on cigarettes for my children's mother and I, which is hefty. It's because it was utilized as like a drug addiction, which it technically is. But then in the shadow of this, we were made to smoke in fucking weird little rooms. And basically, I liked cigarette smoking. When I would go out, I would like to smoke. That's where all the interesting people were. But it just became too much of a fucking fuck around. And meanwhile, everyone just on drugs now. Like drugs, I was all aboard the fucking just say no train, and generally pretty much have been. I've dabbled in the odd thing of drugs because I wanted to understand what was fucking all my friends up. Maybe if I tried it, I could understand it better. But it's like, it doesn't matter about that now. It matters that this is literally what our government did. And this is why, like, but like, what do you think's going to happen if you're just fucking shipping drugs around everywhere? Like, I think the reason these fuckwits think they can get away with it is because everyone's kind of they've made it socially normal and socially acceptable. But I would like to remind everyone, that's still only a fucking minority of you. You're just all so fucking high on drugs that you constantly tell everyone. Like, there's the amount of acceptable drugs that you're allowed to sell to my children is zero, unless it's weed, and then it better be good weed. If you sell them shit weed that's got chemicals and fucking bullshit, or you've one of these Chinese things where they fucking light fires or something in them, don't do that. I don't want basically, if drug dealers are selling weed to my children, I want to know why the horticulturalists aren't selling flowers to my children, and why the two plant-based fucking drugs that are naturally just as they come, they're just dried out, are the two vectors of attack that have been legitimized in order to increase the influx of these powders and fucking pills, both the prescription and the illicit. It's all it is. This is the problem, is that literally nicotine, and especially these gums, are actually pretty good. I hope they're not causing my stomach fucking thing. I hope I don't have stomach cancer because of some weird thing. I don't know. And to be honest, like, cigarettes really fuck me up. And I don't know whether that's because they've done something to them. They've always fucked me up, but they didn't used to make me feel like I was going to die after one day of smoking. So I just don't know what's going on. But this is clearly what's happened. It's like you've taken the two plants, which these are huge commodities in the world. One being hemp, which was a massive industrial crop, and the next being tobacco. They're two of the largest, Victorian era cash crops that existed. And they're the things. It's like, this is what's led to this fucking cocaine epidemic, which is what's led to the opioid crisis, which is what's led to the fentanyl crisis, which is what's led to the crystal meth ice crisis that we've had here, because people just want to smoke. You know what I mean? I can, like, these nicotine gums, which are a replacement for just a plant, they're something like 1,000 times cheaper. And then it's like, then they're like, well, what about the black market? It's like, what about we just stop the bullshit? What are the other effects? Like, some people would go out to smoke cigarettes and have a conversation because that was part of it. People were smoking pipes. It wasn't as consistent that everybody would drink. In fact, a lot of the older organizations, social organizations, they kind of really strongly encourage that you don't overdrink. And the thing you can do all night without overdrinking is smoke. And this is what, like, cigars, pipes, cigarettes, snuff, all these things, this is what this did. And there were countless individuals who would sit on one beer the entire night. But then they might smoke. And there's also the really good ones that wouldn't do either. Or there's people that would have a joint because no one could tell, because the weed didn't smell like fucking, that strong, because it was just dried out fucking shit weed. And everyone was smoking cigarettes, so no one could smell anything anyway. There's so many things. If you want, like, the live entertainment, live music, like cabaret, every single thing has been absolutely bombarded, except for one particular fucking thing, which is literally DJs, electronic dance music, and fucking shuffling in a bunch of fucking people to get off their face. And this is like, this is like legitimized now. And it's like, fuck off. You know what I mean? Basically, it's time for the drug fucking cunts to pay their fucking dues for 20 fucking years. You know what I mean? Basically, like, I think it's time for, like, the West Australian government right now. Let's talk with Donald Trump. We're going to buy fucking cocaine. You can buy cocaine, but you're going to pay fucking shitloads for it. We're going to tax it. And then as far as cigarettes go, zero fucking tax. Everyone should just grow their own. Don't smoke it, but grow their own. As far as weed goes, grow your fucking own. Fuck this shit. Compared to, like, think about what nicotine did. Nicotine, the most productive people, the people that do the most work that I've ever fucking seen, they survive on coffee and fucking cigarettes. And this government taxes the fucking life out of them to extract them. They're already extracting the most work. The people that do the least work are the people that are fucking on cocaine and fucking MDMA all the fucking time. And they want our government to completely fucking build a little fucking cocoon around them so they can come down in a fucking little communist fucking bubble. And I'm fucking sick of it. If you want to do cocaine, you buy it off the fucking government and it costs tons. And if you want to have a fucking little drug festival, you can all fucking pay shitloads for the fucking privilege of it. Because God knows that fucking it's resource, whatever, on the police department, the hospitals, all these fucking things. And all of this has now been conveniently fucking ushered in as the cigarette smokers got the fucking thing. They were fucking ostracized from the arrangements. They were fucking denigrated. They were fucking, oh, look at you, you filthy fucking cigarette smoker. And it's all just marketing. And it's marketing by fucking drug dealers. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all done now. It's all over. The whole fucking thing has burnt up like a fucking cigarette. It's just, it's all gone. Every fucking level of it. No one will fucking trust a doctor for 100 fucking years when they fucking say anything. They just listen to the arguments they're having literally about that. They're like, well, it doesn't say that it's definitely causing autism, but it doesn't say that it's not. That sounds like cigarettes. It's the fucking same shit. How about all the people that want to fucking experiment with 10,000 different substances a day, you know, and this doesn't even have to be illicit substances. This can be the people that get all the little fucking pills and potions and organic fucking fuck, all of that shit coming in our fucking borders. How about you just go and fuck yourself? Yeah, because that is the fucking toll. I want to go and buy a fucking bag of flour, a bag of fucking sugar, and a bag of fucking salt. That's it. The rest of that fucking economy, I'm not paying fucking shit for. You can go and fuck yourselves. This is done and dusted. Go and fuck your entire fucking bullshit the fuck away from anywhere near me. Like, how fucking dare you cunts? And these are the people. So you won't. This is what you'd hear if you came into a smoking section. I know I'd love to have a fucking cigarette in my hand while I'm doing this, but I've got a nicotine chewy in. It's almost the fucking same. But yeah, it's like this legitimization of drugs. And the two fucking substances that got the fucking thing was marijuana and tobacco. And thirdly, do you know what the third one is? Sugar. And the reason is it's because it's like, you give me a fucking bag of tobacco, a bag of fucking weed, and a bag of sugar, and I can walk out into the fucking bush and create my own fucking civilization. That's the problem. This is like, there's some type of fucking extraction that these cunts have figured out. And I think what it is, it's distraction. The thing that they're extracting is your attention. You know what I mean? And it's like, then they're fucking drugging you for that as well. They're like, what? Hey, all your parents are all drug fucking hippies dancing around a fucking, a dickhead with a fucking thing. Your cerebral cortex is firing off because you've got 6 million years of fucking survival instincts going off and going, who the fuck are these people? It's really hot and dry here. I feel like we should be fucking planting some trees. And everyone's just like glow sticks and fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. My fucking dad, my father, anyone who smoked in the 90s and the 2000s, like they were made to feel like they were the worst fucking humans on earth because there was some smoke coming out of their fucking mouth. And the things were cheap. And they were the ones fucking literally financing your little socialist utopia. That you were all just dipping into the black market of this fucking drug scene. Fuck off. Just fuck off. You know, when you've normalized cocaine usage, MDMA and all this shit. I want to normalize fucking just punching people in the face who are doing drugs openly. It's like, think about that. You're at the casino, someone tries to sell you a bag of cocaine, you break their fucking nose, the bouncers come up, he was trying to sell me cocaine. Oh, well, thank you for doing our job for us. Like, that's actually Australia. I've seen a cunt fucking get his fucking face smashed to a fucking smithereens for trying to sell heroin at a fucking country pub. I can't wait to see what Australia does to these fucking little DJ faggots that are fucking just ushering in little fucking, like, fuck off. You know what I mean? Your little fucking thing is running out of fucking steam. We're fucking sick of it. If the two skills you fucking have is screwing together a fucking IKEA fucking bookshelf, yeah, and pressing play on a fucking set of thing, we don't want you here. If you're caught with fucking drugs, you can fuck off. Supplying fucking any of it. Just instantly. It's like, if you're caught with drugs, fuck the fucking prison. You get 20% of your fucking salary docked for 20 years if you're caught with drugs. Make them fucking mules. You want to fucking run around like it's some type of fucking acceptable bullshit? And you want to know, it's like, why are the fucking immigrants here? The immigrants here to run the drugs around and to fucking, do you know what I mean? Do all this shit. Supply everyone with this fucking things that they need. No one's doing anything in this fucking country. It's amazing what I would get done with a fucking pack of cigarettes and a fucking iced coffee. And it's even more amazing to think what I would have got done if I didn't have to fucking battle against all this shit, and if the cigarettes weren't costing me an arm and a leg. It's like the comparison is the worst of all. This is what's done. It's what gone and done it. You know what I mean? There is an entire generation of coked fucking maggot fucking MDMA fucking ecstasy fuckwits that have gone through 20 years of a socially protected fucking like exuberance and are now fucking running around like they're fucking parents. And they're not. They're not fucking parents. You know what I mean? The factor of like the passive smoke. My dad used to sit and smoke a fucking pipe in a mini minor and drive us for an hour back to his house. When I think about how many things have fucked me up in my life, that is the least of the fucking issues. The least. And my parents weren't fucking running around like fucking, you know, munged out fucking mung beans on fucking MDMA and cocaine. This isn't the fucking thing. It's like, it's kind of like this. It's all just because this has the attention. And this gets way bigger. And I'm fucking rattling on a little bit now. Because it's like the bread and circuses that's been used for fucking thousands of years. But those bread and circuses, like, that wouldn't interrupt the people doing the things that were really important. Like the soldiers and the people that was doing, like, it would get them in and do, it's like, it wouldn't just become that. This is the fucking end of fucking days for this shit. And we need to set, like, fuck, it's like, yep, Why is there a thing on fucking anti-Semitism? Because there's a bunch of fucking broke fucking drug addicts on their last fucking legs, on their fucking, they've spent all their fucking credit like crackheads always do, like stimulant abusers always do. They'll run to the fucking red. I put my business on hold 2 years ago because I saw that this was a completely ridiculous fucking like off the rails system that had completely lost track with any fucking grounding in reality. It's a digital fucking nightmare Ponzi scheme. Not the whole thing, not the whole economy, just the majority of it, this slush fund that everyone's utilizing in this fucking menial fucking, socialist invasion. That's all bullshit. And I think it's time for the debt collectors to fucking arrive, the social debt collectors. Like, what fucking debt have you inflicted our country with? Not just yourself. And hey, can you get yourself out of this fucking situation, let alone the debt that you've inflicted on the country with your social degradation that you've brought in? It's the ultimate in fuckwit. It's like you don't bring in the fucking drugs. You wouldn't risk smuggling in the actual drugs. You just smuggle in the transmission system, the system that fucking keeps it going, the flashing lights and the fucking DJs and the bullshit. And the normalizing this fucking debaucherous fucking behavior. This isn't a fucking warehouse in some fucking abandoned industrial estate in fucking England. This is an entire fucking country. Like, there's some really large fucking miscalculations that a lot of fucking people have made. And they're fucking, obviously, they're brain damaged from the drug abuse. But this socialist government couldn't fucking, it's like, well, we're not going to listen to the introverted fucking super nerds fucking, putting down hard facts in some type of laborious fucking boring fucking historical monologue. We're going to listen to the people with the glow sticks and the chicks without any clothes on dancing around like this. Yeah? Bear with me, I'll come back in a moment.